Welcome to the Wicked Movie Explained by an Idiot, the video where I attempt to make sense of a movie about magical girls, green people, political corruption, and then singing goats. Today, we are talking about Wicked 2024, the movie where Glinda the Good is a social climber, Elphaba is a misunderstood rebel, and the Wizard of Oz is basically a con artist running a dictatorship. So yes, let's go. So first up, we meet Elphaba, who is born green, literally green. Her mom had an affair and drank some sketchy green potion while pregnant, and now the baby is lime colored. People treat her like she's a disease. Her dad hates her. Her sister, Nessa Rossi, is disabled and gets all the attention. Elphaba? She's the awkward one, with powers nobody understands. She shows up to school looking like Shrek's cousin and gets bullied immediately. Welcome to Shit's University, where the vibes are Hogwarts with extra cattiness. Then there is Garlinda. Sorry Glinda. She's the bubbly blonde who's all about being popular. Think Regina George if she had a wand and sang every thought she had. At first, Glinda is super mean to Elphaba. She literally gives her a stupid hat to wear as a joke. But plot twist, they somehow become besties. Like Slumber Party Giggles besties. They bond over a makeover and the song Popular, where Glinda tries to fix Elphaba's whole life by putting mousse in her hair. Magical feminism, I guess. Anyway, the school's full of prejudice. There's a talking goat professor named Dr. Delamont, and one day, he just disappears because the government hates talking animals now. Yes, Oz goes full fascist real quick. It's like if Narnia had a racism problem. Elphaba is not okay with this. She wants to fight the system. And Glinda? Not so much. She's more into fancy dresses and public approval. Then we meet Fiyero, the prince-type dude. He's hot. He's dumb. He dances real weird. Glinda dates him first, but eventually, he's like, wait, Elphaba's got depth. And he starts crushing on the green girl. Love triangle time. Drama alert. Things spiral when Elphaba and Glinda get invited to see the wizard himself. Elphaba thinks the wizard will fix things. Absolutely wrong. Turns out, the wizard is a phony running a whole propaganda operation. He wants Elphaba to enchant flying monkeys for him. Seriously, monkeys and with the wings. She's like, absolutely effing not. And then bounces. Big mistake. Now she's a fugitive. The media brands her the Wicked Witch of the West. And everyone's like, wow, she's so terrifying. Just because she said no to a creepy old man. Typical. Then comes the part where Elphaba sings Defying Gravity, which is like the most iconic song ever. She's literally floating and yelling and declaring her independence, while the guards try to arrest her. It is an absolute banger, but also super sad. Like, yay, she's free. But also, she's now public enemy number one. Oof. Meanwhile, Glinda is like, well, I guess I'll stay here and become the face of the regime. She changes her name spelling, gets a new wardrobe, and then smiles for the cameras. She still kinda misses Elphaba, but won't stand up for her. Betrayal with a side of sparkles. Elphaba's sister Nessa Rossi becomes governor or something, and turns into the Wicked Witch of the East. She's bitter and lonely and maybe even evil. It is quite hard to tell. She uses Elphaba's magic shoes to walk and then gets crushed by a literal house. Yes, a flying house. It lands on top of her. That's how Dorothy gets the shoes later. Fiyero tries to help Elphaba and then gets caught. The bad guys torture him until he turns into a scarecrow. Somehow, this isn't explained. It's just a surprise. Your boyfriend is now made of straw. Cool. So by the end of the movie, Elphaba is hiding, Glinda is a puppet of the wizard's government, animals are still oppressed, and the Oz is an absolute disaster. But everybody's wearing glitter, so that makes it fine, I guess. And that's just part 1. Yep, they're split into 2 movies, and part 1 is already nearly 3 hours long. Yes, 3 hours with a 3, and ends with a to be continued. People walked out like, bro, I sat here for almost a whole football game, and that was just half? Now let's talk about the real juicy meaty drama. Ariana Grande plays Glinda and Cynthia Erivo plays Elphaba. And let me tell you, the internet has opinions. Ariana got roasted when she was a cast. People were like, why is this pop star playing an iconic Broadway role? They said she'd ruin it. Then the trailer dropped and suddenly those same people were like, actually, she sounds kinda great. But then the real world mess started. Ariana starts dating her co-star Ethan Slater during filming. And guess what? Ethan had a wife and a newborn baby, and Ariana had been hanging out with the wife and kid. Tabloids had a field day. Suddenly, Wicked wasn't about witches, it was about cheating. Fans were like, are we watching Oz or an episode of Real Housewives? Cynthia Erivo had her own drama too. Someone edited a fan poster to make it look like the Broadway one, which put a shadow over her eyes. She went off on Instagram calling it erasure and disrespect. Fans were like, dude, or duty, or dude girl, it's just a fan edit. But Cynthia was not having it. She later said she overreacted, but the internet obviously never forgets. And then came the Ozempic rumors. Both leads looked really slim on the press tour, like noticeably, like they had cancer. So the internet did what it does, it speculated. People were like, they are definitely on Ozempic, the diabetes drug celebs use for weight loss. Grande even posted a video saying, stop commenting on her body. She said she was unhealthier before. Fans supported her, but the gossip did not stop. It kinda hijacked the whole promo campaign. Instead of talking about the songs or the plot, everybody was like, who lost more weight and how? And the controversies kept piling up. Like when Cynthia said she loves it when fans sing along in theaters. Theater owners were like, absolutely not. Some even put up no singing signs. Imagine trying to watch the movie and the person next to you is screaming, defying gravity into your ear. No thanks. And oh yeah, there was a Wicked doll release with a typo on the box that linked to a naughty website. Yes, a naughty site. The kind your mom does not want you to see. Imagine buying a toy for your kid and ending up on a wicked.xxx. Total facepalm moment. So yeah, as per its name, Wicked is absolutely wicked and chaotic, on screen and off. The movie itself tries to balance fairy tale sparkle with deep political themes, and sometimes it works and sometimes it really doesn't. Like 1 minute, you're vibing to a dance number with floating staircases, and the next minute, you're watching a goat professor get arrested for talking. Tone whiplash. The pacing is rough, it drags. The visuals are kinda dull despite all the budget. The lighting is real weird. Even the big musical moments feel a little over-directed. And yet, it still kinda works. Elphaba's story hits hard. Glinda's guilt feels real. The music is still iconic. And despite all the mess, people still cheered when Elphaba flew into the sky and then said, nope. So yes, Wicked is wicked, messy, dramatic, bloated, and full of glittery betrayal. And we love it for that. It's like a musical soap opera set in Oz. And part 2 is still coming. The trailer just got released. Get ready for more monkeys, more betrayal, and probably another scandal. That's it. That's the video. Go touch some grass. Don't bully green people. And maybe don't fall in love with a guy made of straw. See you next time. Peace out.